I spent over $200 on Whatnot, so let's see if I actually got a deal. Welcome back. Today I have a huge haul. If you're like me and didn't know what Whatnot is, it's pretty much an app that you download and people resell on it during lives. So when I downloaded it, it was so stressful. There was so many things going on. I felt so overwhelmed and I didn't know what I was doing. The first thing that I bought, I had no idea what I even purchased. She had a whole bunch of perfumes on the screen, like 10. So I was like, oh, I'll bid on that. I want all 10. And then she goes, okay, Tanya, pick one. And I said, what? Huh? And she's like, hello, pick one. Which one do you want? And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so overwhelmed. You pick. And then she's like, floral. And I said, oh, dang it. Actually, please, like, I don't know, sweet. And she's like, okay, yeah, I'll pick you this one. Is this one okay? And my phone kept sending the same message over and over again. And she was like, are you good? And I'm like, no, I'm not good. This is too stressful. I was waiting for my order to come in, not even knowing what I got. And that's how my first experience went on Whatnot. So I thought I would make a video showing you guys what to do and what not to do, because if you were to go on there, you would probably lose money instead of getting some good deals. Or you would be overwhelmed like I was and just be like, no, this isn't for me. So let's go over the first product that I got. She sent it in a pretty decent amount of time. I think I ordered it and 3 days later, no, that's a lie. Maybe like a week later, it came in the mail. But I think that she might have not been in the US, so it's reasonable. I got this Crush perfume. It was $18.75. I will put up what the actual price of these are, because I was like, did I even get a deal on this? I wouldn't say I love the packaging, like a little bag. Like, I mean, it's cuter than some of the bottles. The scent is all right, but I wouldn't have chosen this. And I didn't think I would win. It was my first time on there, so I was like, oh, let's just see how this is. So here is the app, and you put in your information. The reason I downloaded it is because one of the YouTubers that I watch had a $15 like discount. You get $15 off your first purchase. So this actually got me $15, this perfume. So that was great, except it would have been better if I chose the perfume I actually liked. See, this one has
It'll cook for you.
139 people in it. So somebody bid $49 on her last product. You just swipe, or you can put custom bid. At first I was like, I didn't mean to bid so high because it kind of lags a little bit. So say there's like a $10 item, all of a sudden it's 25 because people are bidding, but it doesn't update until you slide. So that's where I'm like, oh no, and you could have done a custom bid, idiot. But I got the hang of it, and I realized like this one has 28 people in it, and she puts the products on the screen. You slide underneath and start bidding. And these are the ones you want to go on. The ones that have 0 people watching. If it's a lot of people, you're going to be paying pretty much the same price. Also, you see down here, there's a little counter in this corner. If they say I'm doing sudden death, that means that the counting doesn't go back up. So if there's 5 seconds, if there's no sudden death, it can go up to 10 seconds. Oh, and then 20 seconds. And you're like, okay, well, I don't want to buy this for what it's worth. So I like to do the ones that have a really small following, like people watching, and then they do sudden death and you get the best price possible. The main reason I was like, ooh, I want to try this is because there is a lot of high-end products that I've wanted to try that are way too expensive for me. See if I can get some of the Laneige, Mario, Amica, the Bum Bum Cream. I was really wanting to try because I've never actually had any products from them. The Sol de Janeiro. So it shows you the video of your purchase and you're like, oh, that's the one I got. The next product I got was a Naughty Girl Galaxy. It's just like almost an aerosol. It is an aerosol perfume and it smells just like it. I've had this perfume and I got this second perfume, but I hated the way it smelled. To me, it was more floral, so I gave it to my sister. This one was $6.80. And I'm pretty sure that these are like $15 and the other one was $10. So, I mean, I did get a deal, but I should have known like it's only $15. I don't really want it. It's just a tiny amount of a deal. Look at the products and be like, hey, I did want that and I was gonna buy it at a store. I should buy it here for half the price. Instead of saying, oh, it's $2 off, I'll buy it even though I don't want it, you know? I found a live that I really liked. Because a lot of the time, the people are screaming at you and they're like, chat, bid me up. Go, guys, this is way too low. I'm losing money here. Go, 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 go. And you're like, calm down. And he was just putting the products in front of the camera. He's like, okay, this one's up next. It was really pretty. He had nice music on. And I'm like, this is what I like to see. And I ended up buying the most from him. It's hard to see everything I bought because they do like random polls and you get the number. And you get a video receipt, but sometimes they combine them with a lot of other ones. So I got this set. There was 3 different products. I didn't realize they were the birthday gifts, but when I averaged it out, it was actually worth the money. So I paid $15.55 for all 3 of these birthday sets. And I'll put up on the screen exactly how much each of them cost because this was the best deal. I'm actually wearing the Makeup by Mario on my lips. It's very nice. See, this is where I messed up. I messed up so much. He put on these on the screen and I was like, these are what I want to try. But because they were in front of the camera, not in front of him like this, I didn't realize how small they were. And I spent $20 each on these bad boys and they average out to $11 a pop. So that's my bad. I didn't know how much they cost and I definitely overpaid for those. That's where I'm like telling you, look up the prices before you bid. There's no reason to bid on something and pay more than it's worth, is all I'm saying. This Amica, I think it averages out to like $8 and I spent $7. So I technically got a deal, but I didn't need this. I shouldn't have bid on this. Yeah, it was a struggle bus for me. Okay, glow recipe. I paid $20 for the Watermelon Glow Dewy Drops and the Hue Drops. And I did want to try glow recipe, so I was like, okay, yeah, I'll bid on that. And I'm pretty sure I got a deal on these. I'll put it up now and see. Yeah, I was very stressed after I did all this and it was like midnight and I was like, what did I just do? And a lot of the time they'll do bundles, which I love. Those are my favorite to bid on. It's 2 of these for the price of 1. So I paid $11 for 2 of these, which is a steal. They're the Summer Friday Jet Lag Mask. So I wanted to get at least 2 blue products because I'm doing a giveaway on my TikTok when I hit 3,000 followers and it's all blue themed. So I was like, okay, perfect. I'll get those for my giveaway. Bing, bada, boom. I went into a black hole and I just kept bidding. Then it just got fun. You're like, okay, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that for so cheap. This Charlotte Tilbury, I paid $10.75 for. So I'll put on the screen how much it was. This is the Pillow Talk. This is really pretty, but I'm pretty sure I could have gotten this at brand new. They're all brand new. They're not used, but this one wasn't packaged. I got the best deal. I know that this bad boy is expensive. And I've wanted to try Charlotte Tilbury. I've never tried her brand before. This is where I messed up. Because I was showing my boyfriend, I was like, look, you get deals and this is how you buy stuff and you bid. So I was showing him and I showed him how to bid, but I didn't realize I was only in there with one other person. So I paid $16 for this Say lipstick thing, surreal color. You can get these bad boys at Walmart for $10. And then a lot of the time you can't cancel or return. It just says you get what you get. This is what's shown, you get it. You have to deal with it. So that was a mistake on my part, just trying to be funny and showing my boyfriend, oh look, ha ha ha, I'm not gonna win, but I'll show you. I won. This little guy, I've wanted to try. So I was like, all right, let's see the water cream. I paid $11.25 for this. This is 10 ml. So I'm pretty sure I did not get a great deal on that. And then I paid $15.44 for my all-time favorite perfume, but she had a real small size. So in reality, I'm pretty sure it was like it's 20 bucks. It might be like even like 18. I'll have to look it up again. But it's just one of the dab ones, so shouldn't have bid on that. Let's be real. This is where I got all my money back. I saw this girl, she had about 3 people watching. She said, this is my first live. She was showing all these towers and beautiful crystals, and I was like, let me see them. She started the bids at $1 to $5. I said, girl, put that in my cart. So I'm just talking to her. I spent $5.55 on this beautiful tower, $5.37 on this beautiful tower. Are you kidding me? I went to the fair just barely in Utah, and I got a tower for I think $25, and it's smaller than that pink one. $2 for this beautiful butterfly. You're joking. You're joking. Oh my gosh. I saw this in the background and it was hanging. I had this sphere, but look how beautiful this stand is. I said, can I just buy the stand? I have a sphere that will fit perfectly in that. And she said, yeah, $5. And I said, put it in my cart. So for all those items, I paid 20 bucks. And then she threw in freebies for me. This beautiful little stone, a sticker, and this egg. This is my birthstone. How did she even know? She is my favorite. I got the best deal on her store. Yes, actually, this might be the best deal. It just came in. Last one I bought. I spent way too much money. She was on her live and everyone was asking for this. She was really upset. She was like, I am not doing any more of those products. You guys did not bid high enough. And I was like, yeah, I am lucky, a lucky ducky. I got this in the smaller size because I wanted to try it out, but it's so expensive and I loved it. So I was like, dang it. But then I saw her doing it. This is $75. The big size, 4 fluid ounces, air wash dry shampoo from K18. The entire full size, I paid $37.98 for this bad boy. This is gonna last me forever. She was real mad. She was like, I'm not doing any more K18. She's like, you got such a good deal. I'm like, all of these products, I spent $246.37. But I justified it because I did sell a whole bunch of potions during Halloween, and I did want to try a lot of these products to review and hopefully promote. So honestly, I think we won. I need to average out how much everything actually costs and then see the difference in the balance, and I'll get back to you guys. I just spent the last 10 minutes calculating everything, and it comes to $432.50. But I didn't calculate in my crystals and the stand because you can't really know what price they are. The prices I've spent on crystals before, one of these towers would be $20 to $35 depending on which crystal you have and what it looks like. Same with like one of these carvings, it could be up to $20 to $30. So I know for a fact I got a deal on those crystals. So even with those crystals taking out, let's say we just take out 20 bucks, I still paid half of what all of this is worth, which is insane. Even though I spent more on some of the products like these, I spent a significant less amount on others. And we're gonna just combine it all and say, yes, this was all worth it. Because I'm gonna make myself feel better about it, but I did, definitely. This was a steal. This is a steal. It's better than expected, and there's a lot of new products for me to try. So I say Whatnot was a win for me, but be careful. Personally, I will be deleting the app. Learn from my mistakes. Number 1, go on lives that have 30 people or less. If they have only 5 people and they're good products, hop on that. Number 2, make sure you know how much the cost of the products are before you start bidding crazy amounts. Number 3, don't bid on stuff that you don't want. Just because you think you're getting a deal doesn't mean you need it. Number 4, customize your bids. If you don't want to spend $50 on a $20 product, customize the bed. Number 5, if you don't have the money to be buying all of this stuff, just don't go on the app. It's not worth it. Thank you guys again for watching. I'll be reviewing a lot of these products on my TikTok, so make sure you go subscribe. Go follow me over there. Subscribe here. And I'll be doing a giveaway when I hit 3,000 followers on TikTok, and some of these products are gonna be in that giveaway. Next video is Disneyland vlog. I will see you then.